Hey guys, what's going on? We are back for the final episode of the 5-Tool Performer mini-series here on IGT. We're jumping into episode number 6, which is the 5th tool of being a 5-tool performer. Obviously in episode 1 I did a general overview of what a 5-tool performer consists of, and then from episode 2 to now 6, I've highlighted one tool in every episode. Today, finalizing it off with becoming a 5-tool emotional performer. So what does emotional performer look like? Well, let's jump right into it. First off, it is being self-aware. You can read books, articles, and research behind it, but to be a top-level performer and a high achiever in life, you need to have a strong sense of self-awareness. Self-awareness, at the end of the day, is knowing who you are, knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, being in tune with the person that you are, seeing things for what it is, taking fault, taking accountability. All those things attribute to you being a high-level achiever and you having a high level of self-awareness. And again, the top 1% of the world, they all have a fairly high rate of self-awareness, and the bottom pecking order, they have a very low percentage of self-awareness. And this also goes into having the ability to self-manage yourself. If someone's has to direct you to do the right thing, you lack self-awareness, knowing that's not healthy for you, and you lack the self-management skills to do the things that you should do when they should be done. So again, you want to have that be that emotional 5-tool performer. It starts by having a high level of emotional intelligence. So again, taking fault is a massive component of self-awareness. At the end of the day, everything's your fault. 100% of the things that happen to you in your life are based around something you did or didn't do. Yes, there are unforeseen circumstances that take place, but at the end of the day, you're in control of your destiny, and seeing that for what it is, putting the work in, realizing what's not working, what is working, and doing the things that make you feel great is going to allow you to be a 5-tool emotional performer. We're going to then jump into having strong values and character traits, and having a strong character. Emotional performers definitely take care of their values. They first off know what their values are. At the end of the day, you want to know the things that are really important to you. The reason being, once you know your value system, you can then go through life nurturing those values. If you don't know what your values are, there is no way you're going to go day to day by nurturing those values, because you yourself don't know what they are. So you're naturally going to neglect important things in your life simply because you have no idea what your values are and what you hold to a high moral standard. So again, to be that 5-tool emotional performer and not neglect important areas of your life, take the time to understand what your value system looks like. What are the things in life that are incredibly important for you, that make you feel fulfilled, make you feel full, make you feel loved, and make you feel like your authentic, happy self. Again, when you do this, you allow yourself to nurture all of those areas in some regard every single day, and that's a major aspect of what a 5-tool performer is. Again, if you don't have that strong character, you're inconsistent without this, right? You're going to be doing things sporadically, thinking they make you happy, thinking they're going to lead you to a greater life, to more prosperity, more happiness. But again, it's impossible to achieve that when you're going through life subconsciously ignoring important values of your life. So make sure you nurture those values by starting off by knowing what those values are, creating a list, that hierarchy, and nurture them in some regard every single day, regardless of what that day looks like. And then we're going to jump into the final one. It's being in control of your emotions, your impulses, and not being reactive. To obviously be a high achiever and a top performer in all areas of your life, personal, emotional, mental, professional, and physical, you can't afford to make emotional-based decisions. You can't allow your emotions to get the best of you and say, today my anger got the best of me, or today my resentment got the best of me, or today my depression or anxiety got the best of me, so I didn't do the thing that was actually going to fulfill me. 5-tool performers, they have the awareness again to be like, well, this is how I'm feeling, which is okay. They're aware of it, they address it, but they also understand, well, this doesn't align with my values. And they reset and they reassess what's really important to them. And at the end of the day, they don't allow their emotions to dictate their actions. Just like those impulses. We all have impulses. We all want to do the thing we know we probably shouldn't do because it's going to take us away from the thing we really should be doing. And 5-tool emotional performers have that logic. They don't just think emotionally and irrationally based on a circumstance or a situation. They sit back. Yes, we get angry and we get sad and we get resentful time to time, but 5-tool emotional performers don't stay there. That's the big difference. They're able to perform techniques or methods that allow them to address those emotions during the time and then move forward accordingly towards their values moments later. Great ways to do this is through breath work, through meditation, through just really taking fault again, putting it back on yourself. What could have I done differently? Just kind of doing those self-reflection techniques that allow you to come from a more relaxed state compared to a highly strung state. Just think when your stress levels are up there and your emotions are running high, that is your sympathetic nervous system running wild. When you do some breath work and some meditation, this allows your mind to calm down, allows your heart rate to calm down. That is your parasympathetic nervous system being activated. This is the system you want before bed, where everything's relaxed and easy and calm, which allows you to make more logical, rational-based decisions. So again, guys, that takes care of being a 5-tool emotional performer. Again, one of the 5 tools, part of this major spectrum of becoming a 5-tool performer across all boards. And I've reiterated this before, I'm going to say it again. To become a 5-tool performer, you must nurture every single tool day in, day out. You can't afford to just be an emotional performer without being a physical or a personal performer, because guess what? If you don't nurture those tools, you cannot be an emotional 5-tool performer. They all interconnect with each other. It's part of a large ecosystem where each one kind of connects and plays a role in helping the other thrive. So again, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this series. Comment, share, do what you have to do about this. Apply some of the stuff I do talk about, because again, this is stuff I'm passionate about. This is stuff I research. This is stuff I talk about high achieving performers on my podcast with. I hope you enjoyed today's episode.